Good morning, folks. It is it's February 2nd. This is the second day of my change of lifestyle. It is 5:58 a.m. in the morning, and well, here we are on the second day, and got a confession to make. Yesterday, I went out of town, went over to a buddy's house, and fell off the wagon. So when you fall off the wagon, uh, don't get discouraged. What I'm fixing to do this morning is go walking again. I would have walked last night, but folks, it was pouring rain. It was raining pretty rough. It sure was. It was coming down like cats and dogs. And at any rate, I ate some venison and some pork and gravy and potatoes. It was a horrible sight. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's probably the best food I ever ate in my life. But it was good. But look at me. Come on. At some point in time, we got to take credit. But when you go over to somebody's house, you can make all the excuses you want. You can't tell them no and all this other stuff. But we sort of had a pretty big roller coaster yesterday here at the house, without going into detail about personal business. It turned out pretty good. But that's what you're going to find. You're going to find that when you're going through uh, some really emotional roller coasters, you're going to have a tendency to turn to food as a comforter, like I did yesterday. Can't do it. Can't do it. And I know when somebody's sitting here and they're looking at this video, they're going to go, okay, this guy's not serious. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm serious. Okay? Out here, it's a daily struggle. It's a daily struggle to do the right thing. And folks, I'm going to do the right thing, and I know you're going to do the right thing. You can't get discouraged when you fall off the log. You gotta take and get back up and get on the log and go ahead and cross the little brook to get to the other side. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to that other side and we're gonna make this thing work. So the game plan today is get up, show you that there's really not a big change in my size. But in 6 months from now, you're gonna have a daily way of looking at someone and go, God, man, I really didn't see any difference for a second day. Man, 1 month though, wow, it was a big difference. 2 months, wow. So you'll see this. You will see this. And that way you're not going to get discouraged, because when you look at yourself from one day to the next, you're not going to see a big difference. But when you start looking from 1 month to the next, that's when you're going to see the difference. You'll see the difference here on this site. So my name's Dave, and I'm going to make a series of videos on how to lose more than 100 pounds. And I hope that this video in some way inspires others to go out that have allowed themselves to get as large as me, that they can go ahead and they can lose this weight. All right? So let's, without further ado, let's get up here and document how we look. Okay? All right. So again, we're about a 60, we've got about a 62-inch waist. All right? Okay. You look at the arms so big, right, that I can't even use a blood pressure cuff. It's pretty big. That's not good. This is not where you want to be at the age of 50. Okay? So we've documented this. This is the second day. Get back here so you can see all of it. And I'll try to come down here. There we go. We're going to do this, folks. And you know what? And I believe you're going to do this. You are going to do this. Nobody's saying it's going to be easy. But you know what? It's doable. You can do this just like I'm going to do this. I got faith in you. I got faith in you. Don't give up on yourself. That's what I would say. Do not give up on yourself. All right? I'm not going to give up on myself. So this is Dave on the 2nd of February, 2011. This is the second day of my journey to lose more than 100 pounds. Take care. Take care. Sorry about that. Misspoken. Like I said, it's still early in the morning. But you'll see a lot of those little mistakes over the course of me doing these videos. And good luck. Remember, you can do this today. And by the way, I just do want to make a quick mental note that I didn't eat anything when I came home last night. I never went in and grazed. So I was very proud of myself. Very proud of myself. You know what? I want to go ahead and tell you, because I was going to get off this thing real quick, but if I look back and see what I could have done differently yesterday, what I would have done was I would have taken me something to eat, because that's where I fell off the wagon first. Okay. Took the family out, like I said. We was away from home. We wasn't home, so we couldn't juice and this and that. And we stopped off a little restaurant. Okay. Look on the menu. What do they got? Well, it's a little country place, so they don't have anything really. So we ate brisk. I don't know if you know what brisk is, but it's like with barbecues and some French fries. And yes, I had an unsweetened tea. I didn't have sweetened tea, but I had unsweetened tea. And the caffeine, from my understanding, causes you to increase your appetite. That was the first slip off the log. Not big, but yes, it was big. It was a big thing. And then from there, like I said, I went over to my buddies, and he starts pulling out this venison and this pork and potatoes and collard greens, and he took them quite a bit of time to sit there and make that, cornbread and yams and you name it. So it was a feast. It was a good feast, but it's a feast that I needed to miss. And so where I went wrong, where I failed myself, is I didn't have somebody to stand up and say, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that. And that was a mistake on my part. So that's something that I'll sit back while I'm walking today, and I'll figure out a plan how to avoid that, to tell you, in a way, how you can avoid those kind of traps also. Because there's all these little traps, and I want to take and bring this to your attention, because in order to lose this weight, you've got to be able to avoid those traps. If you don't, you're not going to lose this weight. That's just short and simple. You're not. So I got to figure out along this path how to avoid those things. I'll tell you tonight, in the video tonight, how to take and avoid those traps. But I am getting up. I'm going to go walk approximately 2 to 2.5 miles. And so, having said all of that, take care, and we'll see you tonight, the Lord willing.